Welcome to our throat chakra meditation. The throat chakra, also known as Vissudha. This is the fifth chakra. This is the bridge of the heart and the brain, of the heart chakra and the command centers of the pituitary and pineal glands in the brain. So when we're working with the chakra system, we're working with the biological upgrades to the immune system, to the endocrine system rather, hence the immune system as well. And these meditations, these guided visualizations are all for the cleaning, the clearing of the energetic field. So this is the first line of immune system defense, is the bioelectric magnetic energy field that the biological organism puts off and emanates through the breath, through the heart, through the life force that courses through the channels of your body. So that is the purpose in these visualizations, is for not just relaxation, peace, and feeling the good feelings of being in harmony with one's environment, but by effect also biologically you are building your immunity and your defenses in a way, by neutralizing the electromagnetic frequencies that are inputting and creating dissonance and distortion in the magnetic field of your body. So these meditations are kind of like system cleanings. And we will be calling on Archangel Michael today. And Archangel Michael is a high dimensional being. And this is an aspect of you. Archangel Michael is you. So when we are calling on Archangel Michael, we are calling on a higher dimensional aspect of you. You know, I put these earrings in to utilize the Larimer. This is a Larimer stone as an activation, but I haven't been wearing earrings that much, and it's causing a little irritation and interference. So I'm just going to take those out, relax a bit more. So calling on Archangel Michael is calling on a higher dimensional aspect of you. And the gifts that Archangel Michael brings is basically a system cleaning, a system clearing. So with the clarity and high vibration light of his sword, that's his tool that he uses, many distortions and hooks and cords are invited to be cleansed and cleared off of the energy body. So as always, this takes, you know, creativity and openness and imagination, and yeah, just relax into the journey. Okay, so this is the activation for the throat chakra. And by calling in and communicating with high dimensional aspects of your being, there is a sense of freedom, of lightness, a release that happens when we untangle ourselves from the webs of constrictions and contractions. Okay, so this is allowing for the body to be in the state of resonance, allowing for the soul to be in the body in a state of resonance, allowing that synergy of the mind, of the heart, of the body, of the soul to incarnate in form as a complete, whole, functioning, expanded being. So let us journey. So finding yourself in a seated, comfortable position. Feet can be flat on the floor, or if you're sitting on the floor cross-legged. Find a position where your hip flexors can be relaxed. So no tension in the hips. If you need to prop your seat up with a few pillows in order for the hips to relax, please do so. We want an effortless, kind of floating sensation within our seat. So grounding in, feeling the lightness, the ease of this position, simultaneously feeling the connection between your seat and your feet and the magnetism of the earth. Allowing your consciousness to open up the base of your body. Connecting in with the crystalline core of the earth. Allowing your consciousness to reach into the earth so she can feel you, and then you can receive earth energy through that connection. So it's creating that bond, that relationship, feeling this moment. And drawing that earth energy with your breath up into your body. With each inhale, drawing that earth energy, charging your circuitry with the mothership. Each inhale brings more of that energy up and in to your body. Breathing in and up into the heart. Feeling the heart expand and pulse in rhythm, in biorhythm with the pulse of the earth. Breathing into the effortlessness of that connection. The earth heart beating your heart. And then by lifting through the crown of the head, I want you to just slightly tuck the chin in and squeeze the front of the neck, the front of the throat. Just squeezing a bit and then releasing, and doing that a few times. Pressing the chin back as the top of the head lifts up. And then finding a neutral space for the neck. Lifting up through the crown of the head, connecting in about a foot above the head into your soul star chakra. And that soul star starts to lift up and connect into the sun. Allowing all that sunlight to flood into your crown. Just kind of like a shower or a waterfall, allowing all that sunlight energy to fill your auric field, to illuminate your brain and flood down through the nervous system into all the nerve tissue. Feeling that shower of light. then beyond the sun, connecting out into Sirius A, Sirius B, our sun's sun, and all stellar bodies communicating with our sun, connecting into those stellar bodies beyond the sunlight. Feeling that depth, almost the expansion of the top, back of the skull, lifting back and up towards those stellar bodies. Allowing that information, that stellar light, move through the sunlight, and that sunlight to inform the glands in your brain, the pituitary at the top of the brain, the pineal between the hemispheres. And allowing those glands to filter down through the whole endocrine system. And so in the heart we breathe, uniting the pulse of the planet in the body with the light of the stellar bodies. Allowing this dance of energy and light to spiral, dance, awakening the cells, turning the cells up, opening the infrastructure of the DNA, feeling the expansion through this precise connection. And so we breathe into the lungs. And we expand up into the high heart and the throat chakra. Feeling the heart lift and expand into the high heart arena. Very high-pitched sound of the thymus gland. Very healing, high-pitched energy frequency. And then even higher into the throat, into Vissudha, throat chakra, the bridge, the resonance, where the vocal cords vibrate and send the tones into the chest cavity, the rib cage. It's like a sonar system of resonance, of vibration for the whole body to be toned by the voice. Visualizing in throat chakra the area of the thyroid looks like wings of a butterfly just under the hyoid bone, under the Adam's apple. And when we kind of squeeze our chin in, we're squeezing, we're lifting the chest and squeezing, toning the thyroid gland. And then we release. So when we tuck the chin in, we call this Jalandhara Bandha. It's a toning of the thyroid. It's very gentle. It's not a forced or difficult squeeze. And then finding the neutral zone for the neck, for the cervical spine, the 7 vertebrae of the cervical spine, to find their floating center. allowing the brain and the brain stem to set into the upper cavity of the torso. Getting our head on straight, so to speak. Allowing for the passageway of the information to flow with ease and grace, without impingement and constriction in the cerebral spinal fluid flow. And behind the wings of the thyroid, we have 4 nodules of the parathyroid. The parathyroid regulating the calcium in the body. The thyroid regulating metabolism, production of adrenaline and dopamine, among many other things. And all of this is connected up into the pituitary gland at the top of the brain, the master gland that secretes the human growth hormone, sending message into the thyroid to produce. So these visualization techniques are an endocrine system mapping. An endocrine mapping system, connecting the dots of the system so we can facilitate the memory, the understanding of how this vehicle operates and functions. Learning to communicate. This is a property of the throat chakra. Learning to communicate with self as a foundation for communication with all. Visualizing in the seat of the thyroid, the parathyroid, the throat chakra, the cervical spines, all muscle attachments. The eustachian tubes up into the canals of the ear, the inner ear. The beautiful infrastructure of the sound vortices of the ear. Visualizing the sky blue, a very high vibration sky blue that's almost difficult to look at because it's so bright. And then we master our emotions and we're able to look straight into the blue. And we're able to bring that vibration, that really high, bright, brilliant, almost blinding vibration of blue, fully into the center of the throat chakra. And we feel the expansion of the throat in this brilliance of light and color. We feel it expand and grow. We feel its freedom. And now we communicate with our higher aspect of Archangel Michael. And we invite Archangel Michael with his sapphire blue energetic to enter your space. And we ask that radiance of that sword of light to anchor in front of your heart and throat, the whole front of your body. That sword's anchoring in the whole front of your body. And we invite that sword to anchor behind your body. We invite the sword to anchor on top of the right shoulder and on top of the left shoulder. We invite the sword to anchor underneath your feet and above your head, creating a beautiful seal of a blue sapphire light. And at this time, we invite any cords, any attachments, any distortions, any hooks, any energetic frequencies causing interference, disruption in the auric field, within the psyche, within the emotional body, within the physical body, within the memory. Any interference, any calcifications, any blockages, we ask to clean and clear this now. Archangel Michael, we welcome you to clear and clean these attachments 360 degrees within, without, around any cells, any energetics that are blocking the flow of information, the flow of light, the flow of water, the flow of calcium, the flow of all the minerals and proteins and oxygen. Please free us, clear us from any interferences that are blocking, inhibiting with the fully functional, high performance, highly attuned, loving, energetic human template. Please clear, clean, cleanse any of these lower density frequencies that are ready to be released now. We ask this all to be released in love. Allowing for all aspects of self to find freedom. Returning all aspects to their pathway home. Returning everything into the origin memory of the wholeness of being. Clearing, cleansing, cleaning any energies within the space, within the room, around the home, on the surrounding land, within the neighborhoods. Clearing, cleansing any energetics, any frequencies causing disruption, disturbance in any of the beings living within the home. Anything that's ready to be released, that's no longer serving. Clearing, cleansing, releasing all frequencies, all densities, ready to move into their return path home. All aspects are seen, all aspects are known, all aspects are put into the light of your consciousness now. Seeing it, feeling it, loving it, and releasing. Releasing any constrictions, restrictions on the connection of the heart through the throat. Any binds, ties, constrictions, constraints, struggles, control. Releasing these tethers. Allowing the passageway of the heart and the throat to be restored. Allowing the passageway from the brain to the throat to be restored. Restoring the vocals, restoring the sound, restoring the tone as a bridge of the brain and the heart, the mind and the heart. Allowing the amplification of the heart, of love, to speak through the voice and be the command center of all thought that is vocalized. Speaking through and from the heart that knows, the heart that is connected to all life forms, unconditional. Aligning through the whole chakra system, from the stellar light down into the crystalline core of the earth, through the whole body, allowing the pillar of light to open up, to expand, opening this portal of light, allowing the light to fill all space that has been released, all space that has been created from the release. Light floods in, permeates, encompasses, energizes all space within the body, opening, refining, preparing the system for the one chakra system, white star chakra, preparing the system for the white star Merkaba, feeling the scintillation, the high vibration, feeling the mastery of emotions as you invite the cerulean, bright blue, high vibration, resonant field of light, lightful sky blue. Allow yourself to see it stand in the light. And breathe into that space. Fill your breath into that space. Feeling the command center of the light, of the heart, of the brilliance, streaming from above and below, spiral and swirl and inform and awaken within you. Releasing the extensions of our information circuits, cleaning, clearing any energetic cords, frequencies, densities that are interfering with any accounts, anything that we have passwords with. We are sealing, clearing, cleaning, and closing those portals of information, sending cleansing spirals of energy with Archangel Michael's swift sword, clearing any low density energies around all systems, banking systems, social media systems, email, Facebook, anything that we've logged into. All bills, all payments, all mortgages, all aspects of the communication tendrils through the webs and networks of our information field. All projections of communication, we are cleaning, we are clearing, we are cleansing with Archangel Michael's sword. Any hooks, cords, distractions, distortions, any hooks of manipulations inside those systems, we are cleaning, clearing, cleansing, closing those portals, sealing those portals, and gaining command of our communication systems. Creating the container, having full reign, full responsibility for all aspects of all extensions of our being as we project and communicate and organize our field of reality. And we pull it all into the center line, all into the center spine, the Sushumna pranic tube aligning from the root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye or first eye, pituitary, crown, earth, and cosmic center. Taking a nice deep breath up the rainbow bridge of the body. Taking a sigh out, letting that cerulean sky blue permeate the whole auric field and cleanse it with that bright blue light. A few more breaths like that with a nice sigh. And a couple more. Breathing up the rainbow light, letting that bright blue cleanse and purify with resonance from your voice. And one more time, the inhale. And the exhale cleanses, purifies. And we will Om 3 times, deep breath in. And so it is.